I'm so glad you're here listening to the Sustain Your Passion podcast. I'm Genesis, your host and business development expert. If you're ready to make a bigger impact and income while helping others, then you're in the right place. Thanks for joining me, and I can't wait to help you sustain your passion. Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of Sustain Your Passion. Today, I want to talk with you all about how to confidently sell your coaching program and feel integrity when you promise results, which this is one of the biggest sales blocks I see new coaches struggle with, is this desire to not be a slimy, skeevy, I don't know what the word is, like creepy salesperson that is just promising the moon and can't get their clients results, don't know what their client would need to do to get there, but they think somehow they can get them there. And I don't know. I don't want to be like that, and I don't want you to be like that. I want you to be a coach that has confidence. I want you to be a coach that can inspire confidence because you actually have integrity and you know that you've done your homework. There is nothing like feeling really confident because you did your homework, right? Like, it just feels so good. So that is the level of confidence I want to inspire in you today, and I'm going to talk you through how to do that. So if you want to feel integrity when you promise results while selling your coaching, especially online, the first thing you need, like, you cannot pass this step. This is the thing that keeps so many new coaches from actually marketing their program. You need clarity on your program's curriculum. Like, as a coach, if you are just selling like a coaching session or 3 coaching sessions, nobody knows why they need that. What is 1 coaching session gonna do? What is 3 gonna do? Why 3? What are we gonna talk about at those 3? That is leaving so many questions on the table. Like, you need to know that you have a plan in place for each of those calls. You need to be able to know why it's that long and what all your client needs to be doing, thinking about, or learning about, or feeling, whatever, in order to reach their ultimate goal, and be pacing them along track. Like, sure, people work at different timelines and all of that, but like, be checking in with them of like, hey, you said you were going to do these things in order to reach your long-term goal. Have you done them? Because we still have, all these other things we need to do too that will ultimately all add up to getting to your long-term goal. But if you're just like selling your time and selling coaching for coaching's sake without a curriculum, without a programmatic structure, it's really vague. And so it makes sense that if you're trying to sell that way, that you might be sitting there thinking like, I don't know that you can reach your goal in 3 calls. Because if you're trying to tell someone like, oh yeah, I can help you become a marathon runner in 3 sessions, like, or 1 session, nobody's gonna buy that. That doesn't make sense. Like, obviously there are things that person, that your coaching client would need to learn, do, think, feel, grow through, etc. And to become a marathon runner, like, that's going to take more practice than just 1 or 3 or whatever calls. Like, there should be a structure, there should be a curriculum, there should be a step 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and you can be there cheering them along the way. Like, imagine a volleyball coach just being like, yeah, we're just gonna like practice volleyball and you'll get better, like, without training them on certain skills or doing drills like strength training, working on their communication, like, as a team. Then all of those pieces add up to them being better at volleyball, right? But they don't just like practice the whole time. There's an intention behind it. The coach has a plan. The coach knows that, okay, we'll need to work on setting and spiking and serving and all these different details, right? That's your job as a coach. Your job is to hold the space for your coaching clients to do their work. And if you don't know what their work is that they need to do, how are you supposed to be leading them to the right direction? Like, that makes no sense. So to actually sell with integrity, you need to be really freaking clear on what your coaching program includes. Because if you are trying to sell your coaching right now and you don't have the clarity of, first we're going to do this, then this, then this, and this, and here's why, and here's how, you're asking people to just buy your time, to just buy something vague called coaching. It's the same thing as like, just come buy a shirt from my garage sale. Like, what shirt? Why? Will it fit me even? Is it what I want? Can I wear it to the event I'm going to? Like, stop it. Get more specific and then go talk about your program. I promise this is the way it works. You don't have to wait for more coaching clients to know like what should go into your program. You don't need more practice. You don't need to go like watch more coaches and look at what they're doing. You need to figure out what you want to do in your own program. Develop that curriculum so that you have a program that's ready to go, and then go try and talk about it, because I promise you your confidence will be so much higher because you actually know what the heck you're trying to sell. Okay, the second thing is you need to know the transformation you facilitate, because here's the thing. If you are out there saying like 6 calls, 12 workbooks, I don't know, like facts, features about your program, what does that add up to? Like, you are then telling people like, do you think this is a good idea? Right? Like, that doesn't inspire confidence. What inspires confidence is a coach that has done her homework saying, hey, if you are here at point A and you want to get here, point D, well, I know you need to do the work from step A to B, B to C, and then C to D. And then, yeah, that's how you get to D. Oh, and I have this program that's designed to hold you accountable and teach you how to do all those steps. Like, that is so much more confident, inspiring. And that is only possible by really understanding where your person's starting at and where they want to end up at. And that's your transformation. Like, if you see coaches or like marketing people out there telling you like, speak to the transformation, that's how you sell coaching. You talk about the transformation. This is what they mean. They mean get really clear on where someone would be starting in relationship to the niche that you help them in. So like, for example, I help like brand new coaches, right? Most of my clients have never made a coaching sale before they work with me. That is so different than the coach that is, 5 years in and has made $200,000 in their business. Like, that is a different set of needs. So for me, it's very clear, if you're brand new, if you want to make $1,000 program and sell it on repeat to replace your full-time income from your coaching, like that's the starting point, then you're going to love my program. Because if you are there and you want all of those outcomes, you want to replace your income, you want consistent coaching clients, don't worry about the how. Don't worry about the steps, because I've already thought through them. I've done the homework that says to experience the transformation from where you are now, brand new coach, never made a sale, to fucking on fire coach, making sales left and right, knows exactly how to talk about her strengths and what she sells. That transformation takes a lot of steps. There's a lot of work in there, right? But I could boil it down to the 5 main buckets of steps. And I could walk you through that. That is what sells my coaching. It's not like that I'm some special gifted magical unicorn. It's that I know how to talk about coaching programs through the lens of transformation because I've done my homework and I know what's included. Like, the confidence that you see in me to sell isn't some mythical thing that I was born with. It is a skill. Selling is a skill. Marketing is a skill. And you can learn how to be a better marketer too and make more sales by getting clear on the transformation you facilitate in your coaching program, actually having a curriculum that you feel proud of and confident in, and then just going and talking about it. Okay, now the next thing, if you want to feel integrity when you're promising results, is you need to be honest about who your program is and isn't for. There is a very specific person that my program is designed for, just like yours. Whether you've called out those details in your head or written them down or told people about it is a whole other thing, right? But the fact that I could tell you, hey, my specialty is brand new coaches that have never made a sale that want to make $1,000 sale so they can replace their income and make consistent sales, like that specificity is why you see me making sales. The vagueness that I see new life coaches, new self-love coaches, new relationship coaches, new health coaches, every type of coach, like I've seen this in all the different niches. The fear of honing in and getting really specific on who you help and who your program is best designed for, like, it's so fucking necessary. But new coaches get caught in this loop of like, well, I can't set boundaries because I don't have enough clients yet. Well, I don't have enough clients yet because I'm not setting boundaries. Like, it's literally a loop of like, I'm not going to set boundaries so I get clients, but I'm not getting clients because I'm not setting boundaries. But like, it just keeps going until you get really clear on who you're here to serve, develop a program around their needs, and then go talk about it. So like, being really honest about who your program is and isn't for, Like for me, that's saying if you are a brand new coach, I am your girl. Like I love all of your problems, all of your fears, all of your questions. I want to talk to you about it all day long. I can relate to it. I have so much empathy for you and I know a shit ton of stuff to help you. That's my game. I know it. Like I know my box, right? I know my lane. I can confidently take up space in it because that's my shit, right? But if somebody were to come to me and be like, hey, I'm making $500,000 in my coaching business every year and I need to scale it to $1 million, I would be like, that's not something I can help you with. Like I could cheer you on. I could root for you, but like I can't actually guide you and teach you how to get there. So why would you hire me as your coach? I wouldn't take offense to someone not hiring me as their coach because obviously I'm not the right coach for them. And that only doesn't hurt my feelings because I know who I am the right coach for. And I'm showing up for them. So like other people coming to me and asking like, oh, can you do this or that? Like I'm going to tell them no. I'm not going to bend myself into, well, I guess I could probably help you. No, that's not who I serve. That's not who my program is for. And that's okay. Because there are plenty of people to fund my income and fund my business that are my ideal client. And I just want to have eyes for them only. So then once I'm really honest about those details, then I just get to talk about it. And that is one of the biggest like ahas that my clients have in Passion to Paychecks is that once you develop your program's curriculum, marketing is so fucking simple. Like you're developing your marketing strategy by developing your program. Because then that's just what you talk about is your program. All the concepts, all the lessons, all the steps, all the materials that you developed in your coaching program. That's just, you just go talk about it in your marketing. You just go teach about it. You just go give away your best tips. And then people are like, oh shit, if that's what she's putting on her social media, what the fuck is in her program? It's gotta be good. So then they want to join you. And then you get to wow them with how in-depth your knowledge is of their problem because you actually niche down and you know exactly who you help and who your program is for and who it's not for. And so you're not feeling like, well, I don't know if I can help this person. You're very confidently going to tell them, hell yeah, I can help you. And I want to help you. Like, come work with me. You are exactly who I want to work with because you have A, B, and C characters and you're not XYZ. Like for me, if I had a coach come to me that was like, I don't want to sell $1,000 program, I would be like, hey, I'm not the best coach for you. Like if you want to try to replace your full-time income selling like less than $50 products, that's cool. Like, I don't know how you're going to do that because I genuinely don't know how to teach you how to do that because I don't make $10,000 a month selling $50 products. There's plenty of companies that do. It's not to say that it's not viable. It's just that that's not what I know how to do and that's not what I could show you how to do. So why would I try to bend my coaching to falsely pretend I could help you reach a goal that I have no idea about? When there's plenty of things I have tons of expertise in that I could be helping people that want those specific outcomes. Like it just doesn't add up to me. So if you have questions about this, if you heard something that you're like, no, but what about this or that? Like, I really want to argue this point. So please let me know what you think of this episode, because to me, it is so freaking important for the confidence that so many coaches are looking for, especially in their marketing and sales strategy. Like, I just want you to know that that confidence you're looking for comes from clarity, because you are not going to courageously show up and talk about and market your program if you don't know what the fuck is in it. Like, it's that clear. So like step 1, develop program so that you can then do all the rest of the things. And I know that if you feel like you're marketing all the time and you're doing all of the marketing tips, if it's not getting you clients, my guess is that you didn't do the program development and branding work you really need to do as a coach before you get out there and start marketing yourself as a coach, because lack of clarity is what keeps coaches from making sales. It's that clear. It's that simple. So if you want more clarity on who you help, how you help them, if you want to develop a program you feel confident in, that if anybody is looking to achieve the goals that your program is designed to help them achieve, you could help them because they are exactly the right person for that specific program you developed with them in mind. Like, could you imagine that level of confidence, that level of clarity in your mind? Like, of course you're going to show up confidently in your marketing. Of course you're going to shine because you're describing something that exists. You're not talking about some mythical thing that might exist in the future together in a coaching program, but rather like, no, I know it. I developed it. It covers these things. Like, you're telling me you want to learn how to do these things. My program literally is designed to help you do those things. Like, it just gives you the confidence you're looking for. And I'm really tired of coaches burning out because they didn't do the foundational steps of branding themselves and like developing their offers in a really strategic way, and then just getting out there and marketing and sounding really vague, not really committing to a niche, and ultimately not being as successful as they could be. And that hurts all of us. When coaches don't get clear on how to show up confidently and sell their programs with integrity when they talk about results, like, the whole world loses, because that coach that has a heart for people, that wants to do good work, isn't able to do their good work with their clients because they're not getting clients. And so they're not able to make as big of an impact in people's lives. And so all of those people that could be in their coaching program but don't know about it and don't realize it's the right thing for them because that coach has shitty marketing and lack of clarity on what they do, like, all of those people aren't getting help. They're all of their dreams and all of their goals are also being put on the back burner because coaches don't know how to market themselves. Like, that's bullshit. That makes me so mad. So all that to say, please come find me on social media if this episode resonated for you, whether you agreed or disagreed, or you want to know more. I fucking love this topic. I want to talk about all of the things related to it. So please come find me on social media. Let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if you have questions. And I hope you took one nugget away, at least, from this episode. I hope there was some wisdom and insight buried in here, because I really think that if more coaches could get clear on their niche and their program, they'd make more sales. They'd do better work because they'd be in coaching relationships with their clients. There'd be the boundaries of a coaching relationship. There'd be the commitment, and that means that they can get their clients results. So then the clients will be happier, and ultimately the more happiness we can put out into the world, the better, right? So, okay. That's what I have to say about confidently selling your coaching program and feeling integrity when you promise results. I hope it was helpful. I'll be back next week. Take care, everyone. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Sustain Your Passion podcast. If this episode helped you gain a bit more clarity, courage, or confidence, please share it with your friends on social media or in a text. It would mean the world to me. Thanks in advance for sharing this episode. I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.